Let's talk about analyzing our outcomes with today's transaction-ready buyers. Customers have done a ton of research that walk into our showrooms, probably having done most of the selection, maybe done a little bit of pricing or been to another company, and they're ready to hopefully move forward with us today and right now at the dealership. Now, we have three different types of inquiries coming in. We have sales calls, internet leads or internet inquiries, and walk-ins. Any one of those three categories of consumer might buy a car from us today, and some of them might not buy a car for 6 months. You got to get that process going and leave things open for follow-up if you can't close them, but you've got to try to close that sale today. Now, BG before Google, we had traffic, but the only traffic we had were walk-ins and phone calls. And people really were just looking, and they really were tire kicking when they came in. And most of our traffic was pretty cold when they first came in because they were using us physically at the dealership to do their research. The best analogy I can give you for that, for those of you that weren't around at that time, is the travel agent concept, which a lot of you now that are selling cars, even buying cars, never heard of or been to. We used to have to go to a travel agent to find out what was going on to take a trip or take a vacation. They held all the information on flights, flight times, prices, hotels, hotel location, hotel prices, bookings, groupings, packages, you name it. There was no place to get it. There was no internet. So we relied entirely on their brochures and their books to decide where we were going to go. And if you didn't like what they were telling us, we had to go to another travel agent. It would take hours to get basic information. And when you showed up, you just kind of hoped that they told you the truth. Now, how much of your travel can you do by yourself on your smartphone? Literally everything. I mean, just a simple website like Priceline, you can compare every carrier, every hotel, sort it by any way that you want, do virtual tours. It's insane. This is the difference between selling cars then and now and booking travel then and now. So what's happening now with today's transaction-ready consumer is, having done a lot of this research, they walk in pretty much ready, willing, and able to buy at first point of contact with sales calls, internet leads, and walk-ins. And you have to establish that understanding and belief system to really serve this customer properly if they buy from you or not. Now, has the customer's buying process changed since the internet? My God, it's totally different. Has our industry sales process changed much since the internet? I'm not too sure. It's still kind of meet and greet, qualify, counsel, selection, presentation, demonstration, trial close, look at the trade, present the numbers, negotiate, get a manager in, F&I, delivery. It's about the same in most stores. And the mantras of slow down the sale and stay off price is not helping you, because how many of you like websites that are slow and don't discuss price? How many salespeople would you trust that are slow and don't discuss price? How many phone calls would you, make to companies that were slow and don't know how to discuss price during qualification? It's not going to happen. So you've really got to realize that you got to keep up now with the customer's mindset and really get yourself into today's modern era of thinking. And some of these mantras we've been using, and I just used a couple of them, are not only ineffective. I'm telling you right now, with the psychology it implants into a person's mind, anybody that's got half of, I get to say, smarts and where people are at today, millennials, call them what you want, they can't even understand or buy into that concept. So we can't keep those people in our dealerships if that's how you're training them. And customers generally aren't buying into that. So you've got to be careful, not just in seeking success, but also not causing yourself failure. There's two ways to get better in life: seek success or reduce the causes of failure. I personally train and live by eliminating causes of failure, because our natural beauty, greatness, whatever you want to call it, is to be great, is to be successful. And by eliminating the causes of failure, what's left over is success. So in this short video here, what I'm really trying to say is, TLC, literally think like a customer. To think like a customer means think like you when you're out and about buying stuff from other companies and doing your research and phoning people. Think what kind of service you want and just basically straight line it, be truthful, and give people the same service. I'm Dwayne. See you soon.